Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. We're going to be focusing in on core strength and back strength. So you'll need a mat or just the floor, and if you have any blocks or books you can use for support through a couple of these poses, it might be quite helpful. So grab what you need and meet me back here on the mat. So we're actually going to start today in standing. So walk to the front of your mat, toes together, heels slightly apart, and take a nice deep inhale and exhale. The next inhale, reach the hands high overhead. And with the exhale, fold forward. On the inhale, come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. On the exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump your feet back, coming to a high plank. And you're going to lower yourself down to a tricep push-up chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up through an upward dog, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. And on the exhale, sending the hips to the back of the mat. Breathing here. Drawing the belly button to spine, sending the hips to the back of the room. Pressing into the hands, spreading the fingers out nice and wide. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. On the inhale, take the gaze forward. On the exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, pulling the shoulders down the back, belly button to spine. And on the exhale, take the forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up. We're going to repeat this a few times. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, pulling the shoulders down the back, and exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump your feet back, and we're going to lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest, and exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Feet should be about hip-width distance apart. Fingers should be spread out, shoulders should be pulling down the back, and hips should be lifted. So if you need, take a bend in the knees, send the hips a bit higher, and continue to draw the belly button towards the spine. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, take the gaze forward, and on the exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. One more time. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Exhale, we fold forward. I want you to keep your core engaged the whole way through the sequence this time. So as you inhale, lift the chest away from the legs, draw the belly in. And on the exhale, keeping the belly in, hands come to the mat, we step or we jump our feet back to our high plank, core engaged. Lowering down, chaturanga. On the inhale, upward dog again, keep the core engaged. And exhale, sending the hips to the back of the room, making our way to a downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, gaze comes forward. On the exhale, we step or jump our feet between our hands. Very good. Inhale. Come halfway, lengthen. And exhale. Hands come down to the mat. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands come to prayer. So moving on. From here, we're going to inhale, work our way back through that vinyasa so hands come up. We exhale, we fold. Again, keeping the core engaged. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump back. Lower down to our chaturanga. Inhale, lifting into our upward dog. And exhale, making our way to a downward dog. But moving on, we're going to inhale, step that right foot forward. You're going to drop the left heel to the mat. That back heel should be at about a 45-degree angle. You're going to inhale, lift the hands up, coming into a warrior one. And we're going to add an extension to this warrior one. So just opening up the arms, the elbows, opening up the chest, looking up, getting some movement in the upper back, drawing the core up and in. So keeping that lower belly engaged. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way around and back up. And exhale, we're going to make our way into a twisted lunge. So we're going to bend our right knee. You're going to lift that left heel toward the ceiling. You're going to reach the left hand forward and drop the left hand to the right elbow. If you can, hands come to prayer, and we take a twist, starting to open up through that back. Inhale. And exhale. So the twist comes from the base of the spine all the way through the crown of the head. Exhale. So we're looking up to the ceiling if we can. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Very good. Release. Hands come back down to the ground. We step that right foot back and we lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest. Exhale, making our way to a downward dog. Other side. So we inhale, sweep that left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. That back heel drops to a 45-degree angle. We inhale, lift up towards the ceiling. Drop that hip. So we're opening up through that hip flexor, but at the same time, we're going to add a chest opener. So we're going to open the elbows out to the side, look up, open up to the front of that chest, get some movement in the upper thoracic area. Inhale, drawing the lower belly up and in. So it's a core workout as well. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to make our way into a twisted lunge. So rising up on that right toes, the heels lifted. You're going to inhale, sweep that right hand forward, and exhale, right elbow comes to left knee. Left hand comes to prayer. And we're working through a twist. Drawing the shoulders down the back, taking the gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale, good. Release both hands to the mat. Step that foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. Exhale, making your way to a downward dog. From here, you're going to inhale, sweep that right leg all the way up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, rise up through your warrior one. We're going to go into a triangle. So you're going to straighten both legs. That back foot should be at almost a 90-degree angle this time. Hands come to the hips. Hips are going to turn to face the wall. We're going to inhale, straighten both arms, reach forward through that right hand as far as you possibly can. And then exhale, bring that right hand down to the shin, left hand to the ceiling. If you can, extend that right arm all the way down to the floor. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Good. Moving on to a twist. We're going to inhale. Come all the way back up. Exhale. Hands are going to come to the hips. You're going to step that back foot slightly forward, off to the side. Both feet are now pointing forward. Inhale. Folding from the hips. You're going to reach that left hand down to the shin. Right hand comes to the ceiling, and we're twisting that triangle. Inhale. So getting a nice twist from the low back all the way up through the crown of the head, but also a nice IT band stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. And inhale. And exhale, last breath. Very good. Releasing the hand back to the mat. Step that foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, open to the chest, and exhale, make your way to a downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg, sweep it all the way up to the ceiling, and exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, rising up through your warrior one. We're going to open up to the side. So that back foot should be almost at a 90-degree angle. Both legs are straight. Reach the hands in opposite directions. You're going to reach that left hand as far forward as you can. Hand comes down to the shin. If you can, down to the mat, or if you have some blocks, you can put it on the blocks. And you're going to reach your right hand towards the ceiling. Breathing here, inhale. Working to keep that body in a single plane. So if you notice you're kind of over here and you're coming forward, try to draw that shoulder in line with the hips. Open up through the spine, through the waist. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way back up. You're going to step that back foot slightly forward and off to the side. Square the hips. You're going to reach forward. Drop the right hand to the left shin or down to the mat or some blocks or a book. And then take the left hand to the ceiling. We're in a nice twisted triangle. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Two more, engaging through the core, inhale. Keeping the belly nice and drawn in, exhale. But again, at the same time, getting a nice opening and a twist of the spine, exhale. Then bringing the hands back to the mat, you're going to step that left foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, making your way to a downward dog. And on the inhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Very good. Moving on. Do a little bit of balancing, which is really good for the core. So we're going to start with our right leg. We're going to inhale, just lift the right leg up and hold. I want you to flex that right foot. Hands come to the hips. Draw the shoulders down the back. Engage that lower belly. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. I want you to extend that leg out in front of you and hold. Inhale. Keep lifting, using the lower belly to lift that leg. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, lift it a little bit higher. Inhale. And exhale, good. Bend that leg, come all the way through. Going to warrior three. You want to keep the hips nice and square as you extend that right leg out behind you. Keep your hands to your hips. Keep the core engaged. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Reach the crown of the head. Reach that foot. Exhale. One more breath. Very good. Take your left hand, extend it down to the ground. If you can't reach the ground, use those books or those blocks. And you can reach your right hand up to the ceiling, and we're stacking the hips. So we're opening up that core, that midsection, opening up the hips. Keep the core engaged. So we're engaging to that core, working on that balance. If you want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, feel free to float that bottom hand, breathing here. Very good. Drop that right hand to the mat, square the hips, and I want you to lift that left hand up towards the ceiling. Keep that back leg lifted. Again, this right hand can be on some blocks or some books, or they can be on the mat, whatever works for you. Breathing here, very good. And exhale, one more. And exhale, good. Release the leg to the mat. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, shake out the legs. Moving on to the side, we're going to start with the left leg this time. So right foot anchors into the ground. We inhale, lift that left leg, hands come to the hips. Flex that left foot, breathing here, inhale. Looking good, guys, exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale. And exhale, good. Extend that leg out in front of you, breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lift it a little bit higher, inhale. And exhale, good. Bend that knee, come all the way through. Making our way into warrior three, squaring those hips and dropping the chest, keeping the hands on the hips. Breathing here, inhale, keep the core engaged. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale, good. Release that right hand down to the mat. Left hand comes up towards the ceiling, and I want you to open up those hips. So if you have some books or some blocks to give some support to that right hand, go ahead and stack them under. And again, you want to keep lifting through that left leg, opening up the hip, reaching through that left hand, breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, one more. Very good. Drop that left hand to the mat, square the hips. You're going to lift the right hand to the ceiling. Keep the core engaged. So it's a nice twist for the spine, nice opening for that IT man, getting into that hip as well. Breathing here, keep that back leg lifted. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, good. Go ahead and drop that foot back to the mat. Shake out those legs. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. We're making our way to our bottom. Inhale, nice long flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, open to the chest. Exhale, downward dog. And inhale, make your way to seated. Very good. So sitting onto the mat, draw the shoulders down the back, lean back just slightly, and move your weight on to your sacrum and float your feet. From here, I want you to draw your lower belly up and in, and then I want you to extend the arms. If you can, bring the legs parallel to the ground. Very good. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale, keep drawing up and into the lower belly, inhale. And exhale. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale, good, release. Hands to the mat, just lift up, release that spine, release that belly, and come right back up. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Very good, and exhale. Keep drawing that lower belly up and in, inhale. And exhale, a few more breaths here, inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale, good, cross the ankles. Lift, release the spine, and make your way right back up. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Last one. Very good. Cross the ankles and lift. Right back up. We've got two more. Holding here, inhale. Very good. Draw the lower belly up and in. Keep squeezing. You're stronger than you think you are. Inhale. And exhale. Last two. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale. Good. Cross the ankles. Lift. Release the spine. Last one. Making our way onto our back. Breathing here. Inhale into this lovely Navasana boat pose. Exhale. Inhale. Palms can be either face up or face down. Last three breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Keep squeezing the lower abdominals. Last two breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. And exhale. Good. Release. Come all the way through. All the way down to the belly. And then just come up onto the elbows. Maybe rock the hips from side to side. Just release that belly. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. All right. From here, we're going to make our way up to a forearm plank. So tuck the toes and lift to your plank. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Shoulders should be over the elbows, and exhale, pulling the belly button to spine, engaging through the glutes. Inhale. And exhale, two more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale. Good. Dropping down to the belly, making our way to our side. So we're going to come to our left side first. So left elbow is stacked under left shoulder. Feet are stacked one on top of the other. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, lift the arm to the sky, breathing here. Now, if you need a modification, you're welcome to drop that bottom leg, keep squeezing through those obliques. If you'd like to make it more challenging, you can play around lifting your foot to the side, or you can lifting up towards the sky, or if you'd really like to make it hard, you can grab your toe and breathe. So find where your body is today. Two more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Very good. Release other side. So coming onto our right elbow. Again, stacking the feet. Shoulder and elbow are in line. Inhale, lift the hips. Reach the left hand to the ceiling. Keep squeezing, lifting the hips. You're welcome to keep it here. You're welcome to bring one knee up. You can float the foot, or if you'd really like to make it challenging, you can grab the big toes. Up to you. A few more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Very good. Coming back to the front, making your way to a child's pose. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to come through a vinyasa. So just coming up onto all fours, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, making your way to a downward dog. And inhale, jumping all the way back through to seated. We're going to make our way to our back. And just relax here. Inhale. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. So feet are kind of open to the side of the mat. Palms are face up. Breathing here. Just letting that whole practice, all that movement be absorbed back into the body. And you're welcome to stay here for a bit longer. Just continuing to release those thoughts and just truly relax. And if you're ready, start to wiggle those fingers, those toes, deepening that breath. Maybe rotating those wrists and those ankles. And then making your way to a nice deep stretch, like you're waking up in the morning. And then slowly making your way to your side. Just taking a moment here, just to observe how you feel. And then slowly making your way to a seated position, the front of the mat. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. Thanking yourself for your time, for the energy that you've shared. Bringing your prayer to your third eye. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today for our back and core mobility and strength session. I hope to see you all again soon.